you have a podcast
Yes,
with
sir.
your old co-star and buddy Donald Faison. You guys have this podcast where you talk about Scrubs.
Yeah. Well, before COVID happened, someone approached us and said the two gals from The Office had done this and it become really popular. And they said, "Do you guys ever want to do this?" And they said, you just sit around and you watch. It's not live. You watch the episode beforehand, and then you sit around and joke about it.
Right.
So Donald and I said it was great. That'll be fun. Yeah, blast. Then COVID starts, and literally the day we were set to record, they locked down the city. And we said, "Oh, that's too bad. That would have been fun." They said, "Don't worry, we'll bring you the fancy microphone, which I have here."
Oh, that's the old XK11 320.
Oh, it is. You probably actually know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
They brought us the gear, and once a week we do it on Zoom. And we thought it would just be like, I honestly thought it would be a handful of Scrubs fans and then like our parents. But it became huge, internationally huge. And so once a week, we tell stories. We go on long-ass random tangents. We make each other laugh. We tell nostalgic, embarrassing anecdotes. And it's become huge.
That's great. That's fantastic. The only thing that's weird is that I thought it was a joke at first, but Donald says that he is broadcasting from a closet in his house.
Yes.
And then I found out that it's real. He really does broadcast from his closet.
Yes, because Donald is in COVID with two small children who want to know where the hell dad is.
Right.
And so his initial plan was, I have to hide from these kids. And our engineer was like, actually, your closet's not bad because of all the acoustics will be great. So, but now he like barricades himself in the closet so that the kids, of course, now after doing it this many episodes, they come in there. It's funny. We just started having it be, it just reminds me of you because I think you once told me when I was on the show, like, I like to show the seams. Like if there's a mess up, I like to show it.
Mistakes are gold. You want mistakes. You want people to see that it's real.
Right. And it's funny. It's just, I didn't even think of this when I was going to come on the show, but I thought of you telling me that years ago because we have stuff where it's like his wife comes on and she's like, "Honey, the exterminator's here. He has to spray the closet." And we're like, okay. So we don't edit that stuff out. The exterminator comes in. We start talking to him about being an exterminator.
Right.
Like, his daughter. We just have it all come on all in the show because it's funny.
Now, I want to ask you, I know a little bit about the podcast business and merchandising.
Yes.
I was surprised the minute you start working in the podcast world, the merch people come to you and say, you need merch, you need merchandising. And I didn't think that they were serious because I thought, but apparently that's been a big thing for you guys. It's been a little bit of a journey, the merchandise.
Yes, Conan, you learned this from, I'm sure, your show, that they come to you and they go, "Oh, just so you know," because I wasn't super into podcasts. I know a handful of them, but I've been on a bunch. But they say, "Oh, this is a little bit of a anecdotal. What's the word? It's a thing podcast fans love. They love merch. They like a mug with their favorite show. They like a T-shirt." And we were like, "Okay, we've never made merch for anything, but sure." So we put out some bullshit T-shirt and a mug, and the fans on all our social media start making fun of us. Like, what is this horrible merch?
It wasn't good merch.
No, they did not like their merch. It was basically just our logo on a shirt or a mug. So Donald and I get very competitive. We're very competitive people. We did not like this angle. So we said, we're going all in. We are going to spend more time coming up with random ass merch for the people.
Right.
So we did that.
All right, so let me ask you something because I have something here and I don't know what's going on. This looks to be a hand towel. Is this a hand towel?
It's a washcloth. Okay, here's the deal with this. Donald brought this whole theory onto the podcast that Conan, that's yours, by the way, to keep.
I get to keep this?
Yes.
Thank you.
Donald has this theory that African-American people universally bring a washcloth in the shower, whereas Caucasians don't.
Huh.
And then we have an African-American female producer, and she weighed in heavily, saying, yes, all of her African-American friends also bring washcloths in the shower.
Interesting.
People from the South started weighing in and said, no, it's not just about that. It's where you grew up. People from the South bring washcloths. So this joke about washcloths in the shower became a running gag. And we said, we're making the people washcloths.
So this I can take into the shower with me.
Yes. And you can wash your butt. You're supposed to wash your butt with it.
Wait, your butt? You're supposed to wash your butt with it?
Yeah, that's the idea, I think. I think the idea.
What do you mean you think? You have to know. You can't tell me to do that on a whim. I need to, first of all, that's not what I would have thought. I would not have thought. I would have thought, oh, you use it to put the hot water up against.
Well, you can
to get a better shade.
You can use it for whatever you'd like. I think that the idea for people who are washcloth users is that they get in all the cracks and crevices and nooks and crannies with it.
If that's the case, then the order in which you do it is very important.
This was part of our debate because
you can't start with the ass and then move to the face.
Conan, this was part of our debate. I said, you folks who do this, how often are you swapping out the washcloth? Are you doing a new one every day, or does it just live in the shower for a week?
Let me check this out. Okay. This is a Christmas ornament?
Yes, sir. That is me riding Donald.
That's you riding Donald?
Yeah, so on the show Scrubs, there was a whole shtick we used to do where I'd ride on his back and we'd yell eagle. And it was just a stupid thing. I improv one episode and it became a fan favorite thing. So now we have Christmas ornaments with us eagling on them.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on my Christmas tree this year.
Better. And I want you to send me a picture. I don't want you to lie. I know your wife, and I'm going to text her and say.
I thought you were going to say, I know you're a liar.
No.
I know you, Conan. I know you're a liar. This is going on my tree, and I'll put this on my tree as well after I use it.
After you use it in the shower, please, Conan.
Nice. Nothing says Christmas. Washing your ass and hanging it on the tree.